If you're a man in your 30s or 40s, you probably tell yourself, I'll worry about my heart in my 50s. Here's the uncomfortable truth. By the time a lot of men feel their heart is in trouble, the problem has been building quietly for 10 to 20 years. The good news? Right now, in your 30s and 40s, is the perfect time to stack the odds in your favor. This video is not about fear. It's about control. Simple, realistic things you can actually do, even if you're busy, stressed, and not a gym guy. Quick note, this is general education, not medical advice. Always talk to a health professional about your own situation. Let's start with what heart health really means. It usually means avoiding heart attacks or strokes later in life. But heart disease doesn't suddenly appear at 55. It builds slowly through high blood pressure that goes unchecked, cholesterol and blood sugar creeping up, extra weight around the belly, years of stress, poor sleep, and sitting all day. In your 30s and 40s, you might still feel fine. You can still work hard, lift things, play with the kids. That's exactly why it's such a powerful window. You have time to prevent problems instead of waiting to fix them. Your habits now are writing your heart story for your 50s and 60s. Let's talk about the big levers you can actually pull. You don't have to become a marathon runner. For heart health, consistency beats intensity. Aim for more movement most days, not one brutal workout once a week. Walking, cycling, swimming, playing a sport, anything that gets your heart rate up. If you're currently doing almost nothing, a great starting point is 10 to 20 minutes of brisk walking 5 days a week. From there, you can build toward around 30 minutes a day of moderate movement most days of the week, plus 2 to 3 days of simple strength training. Movement helps lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, manage weight and stress. The key is this: don't wait for motivation. Schedule it like a meeting and make it small enough that you can't say no. You don't need a perfect heart diet. You need better defaults. Heart-friendly eating is mostly about more plants, vegetables, fruits, beans, whole grains. Healthy fats, olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocado, oily fish. Lean proteins, fish, poultry, eggs, tofu, beans. And a bit less of sugary drinks and sweets. Fast food and deep-fried everything. Processed meats and heavy, salty snacks. Instead of thinking, I can never have X again, ask, how can I make this meal 20% better? Example, swap one soda for water. Add a side of vegetables to your usual lunch. Choose grilled instead of fried a few times a week. Small changes repeated matter more than one huge diet that you quit after 10 days. This one is huge and many men skip it. Don't guess. Measure. At least once a year, you want to know your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your blood sugar or HbA1c, your weight and waist measurement. High blood pressure and high cholesterol often have no symptoms at first. You can feel strong and still be at risk. Catching these early means you can adjust your lifestyle. Your doctor can advise you properly. You avoid nasty surprises later. If you haven't had a basic checkup in years, this is your nudge. Book the appointment. You're not weak for getting checked. You're smart. A lot of men in their 30s and 40s are carrying a quiet load, work pressure, bills, family responsibilities, worry about the future. You might numb it with scrolling, late-night snacks, alcohol, or just pretending you're fine. But your heart feels all of it. 2 things make a big difference. 1, sleep. Aim for around 7 to 9 hours most nights. Short, broken sleep over time can push your blood pressure up, increase cravings, and make it harder to stick to healthy habits. You don't need a perfect routine, just some basics: consistent sleep and wake times. Dark, cool bedroom. Less phone time right before bed. 2, stress outlets. You don't have to fix stress, but you can give it healthier exits. Walks without your phone. Time with people you actually like. Prayer, meditation, or deep breathing. Hobbies that get you off a screen. Your heart isn't just a pump. It responds to how you live your life. Let's zoom out. You don't control everything. Genetics, accidents, random life events, they're real. But there are things you do control. Moving your body, what you eat most of the time, seeing a doctor before there's a crisis, how you handle stress and sleep. Think of the 55-year-old version of you. Does he get to travel? Play with his kids or grandkids? Walk upstairs without gasping? Live without being terrified of every chest pain? The groundwork for that man is laid now. You don't have to change your whole life this week. Just pick one hard habit. A daily 10-minute walk. Swapping one sugary drink for water. Booking that long overdue checkup. Going to bed 30 minutes earlier. Drop in the comments. My first heart habit is ___________. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with a man you care about. Your heart has been working nonstop since before you were born. It's time to have its back.